Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. And we have the disaster here, but it's not going to be that way for long. I had to move all the pillows and boxes and stuff that was at the end of the bed. The giant bin is now on the floor. Then I have to take it out again and clean it so I can put blankets, sheets, bedding inside of it, put a plastic bag inside of it. Then I have to clear all this stuff out, decide if I need these boxes or can tear them up, and then I have to move everything off the chair, put it on the bed, take everything off the two bookcases and move them over there. Kitten is still hiding in the bedroom, though she comes out to cry for food. She won't come to be a baby. And Mama Cat tried to use the carpet of the bathroom last night. I had to finally let her out. She used the cat box. The kitten's very good. The kitten knows how to use the cat box. So this is Pittsburgh unboxing. God knows what they're doing outside. That sawing has been going on all week. I wish they'd get it done. It's driving me a little nuts. All right, and people are out talking in the street below my door and on the balcony. And I think the fire department was there banging on my neighbor's door to let them in, and she wouldn't open the door. I think they carted her off back to the hospital again. She was in the hospital. So, okay, channel views 1,457,731 and 1,802 subscribers. Thank you, subscribers. And this is Pittsburgh unboxing. I got an item from eBay that I really needed because the solar keyboard, even though I use the gooseneck lamp, does not charge as well as it could. I'm going to have to attach it to a USB-C cable once this entire area gets cleaned up. That's my goal today. Don't have to go anywhere. And it is Thursday, April 24th. And the weather app from Apple says 61 degrees, feels like 52 with, I don't know, 9 degrees of something. No rain, 49 low, cloudy, 61 high. Pittsburgh, PA is, of all things, warmer than the Bay Area. 82, Pleasant Hill 60, San Francisco 54, Las Vegas 85, Sacramento 68, LA 64, Berkeley 56, Oakland 57, and there are more, but New York is 69. I don't have Boston on here. I should change that. That's an app I got to put on Kathy's computer, and she's driving me nuts with her computer. She's watching. She's got it hooked up to my YouTube, so for a reason. But I'm going to get there and create her own Apple account. That'll be Apple first. Okay, here we go. We have it very, not really packaged well at all. Piece of cardboard, piece of paper over it. This is not how you ship stuff that can break. So it's been my pet peeve. You don't ship it the original box. You put it in another box to protect it. All right, this is yet another McAllister keyboard because I spilled coffee in my keyboard. And I have the solar, which I do use once it charges, but it takes a long time to charge, and I can't readily get to the window until I move other stuff. We're going to tear down that large computer desk in the bedroom where I did hundreds of videos and get it out of here, and then take the metal desk that's under the window and move it into the bedroom once I get the bedroom straightened out. And then Kitten Cat won't like it because I moved a bunch of stuff out of there. Moved bins of laundry that have to be washed. We'll do that after the first. Kathy and I will take it in shopping carts to the laundromat so it can be put away. The bins, I found one bin that I thought had stuff in it, only had a couple of pillowcases, so I gave Kathy 2 bins. She needed them, and I told her you need a bungee cord to hold the bins. Oh no, I won't need that. Well, she was wrong. So, all right, here we go. So we have the box, nice white keyboard. This time I'm going to do is probably leave the plastic on there, or take the Reynolds Saran wrap equivalent and wrap the keyboard. So if I spill, God forbid, coffee again, I don't have to worry about getting ruined. I've done that too much already. Alright, we have the secret gift, which I don't understand, and the keyboard manual. Here's the keyboard manual. So tonight this will all be moved out, torn up, whatever. My computer desk is a disaster. So I'm going to undo this. And then I can't get out the door right now until I move these boxes and move this lidless bin. It's not empty. And then I can get in the corner. There's a book lodged in the window. 2 pillows to block the light, and a piece of cardboard because I can't sleep without light. I can never sleep without light. With light. I've had that problem since I was a child. Alright, so we will remove the broken keyboard. This is the one that still works, but I have to put a pin in it all the time. In the hole for the shift bar. Put this, I'm going to tape this somehow. Put that there. If I can find the Mac Mini. I can't even see the Mac Mini right now. There's always paperwork and napkins and bills and things falling on the floor. I need a box with all this junk that's sitting here. Yesterday, my horror, I put my coffee cup down and I got ants again all over my computer table, and I don't know what they are.
Device or group named in George's profile.
Computer, stop! I don't know what they're doing. All right, I've plugged in the new keyboard, so this is what's going on. Okay, let me see if any, excuse me, anybody is in chat. I doubt it. My voice is going because I just woke up and I am not. Really woke up with the fire department banging on my neighbor's door. Let us in, let us in. I think they had to use some kind of machinery to get the door open. The housing guy showed up housing. She won't open the door because she's not, he's like a hermit. So, and keeps their TV up full blast all the time, which drives my next door neighbor nuts and me nuts. Okay, come on. Cooperate. There we go. Wink. All right. Okay, there we go. Now. All right. Don't expect anybody to be in chat. I was going to do this a couple of days ago, but I got dealing with Mama Cat. She comes in, eats food, hides under the TV table. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way so that I get all this out of here, one way or the other, and then move the stuff off the chair, move the lamp that tilts all the time, and then clear off the empty boxes and the full boxes off the bookcase, get all the paranormal books put on the bed, put the 2 bookcases over there, and then I have to clear off the clothing rack and move the clothing rack back to the door. Oh, God. So, it will take time. Well, I grabbed my Android phone. Wrong phone. Clear up this bloody desk, so. All right. Hello, Bellamy, if you're out there. Harley, Marty, Oreo, Penelope, and Oscar Cat, Top Cat, and Bellamy's owner, whatever he's doing. I miss Sweet Bellamy. Okay. So. And this total BS video about Chuck Schumer issuing a $2,500 stimulus check to everybody. That thing is fraud. There's 2 of them out there. said, I gotta go through these boxes and decide if I need them for clothes or can tear them up. So they're gonna go. All right. So that's my goal for the day. I will toss this. What's this? Oh, I forgot it comes with a mouse. Another one of the million mouses I got. So let's open up the million mouse here. Okay, million mouse. New mouse. There we go. New mouse. So keep that in the box. Put somewhere I can find it. So I have an extra mouse, but I'm being very careful with the coffee. I now put everything out of the way, and somebody just called me. I don't know who that is. He's calling me all the time. All right, so we will move the mouse over here, and I'll get rid of the. I'm not going to use the mouse. The mouse I got is fine, but I'll keep this as an extra mouse just in case, which is why I paid $40 for the keyboard and mouse. So this can go. I think I'll throw this one out. I always tear these things down. One reason I have ants, people are putting their household garbage, their kitchen scraps in the recycling bin. And another thing, somebody was leaving, I don't know if they've stopped or not, I think they have, leaving cans of open cat food out, which attracts not only ants, but the raccoons. I used to feed Fluffy and Little Girl and Fuzzy and Mama Cat and Kitten Cat on the balcony, but one day, much to my horror, the whole dishes of cat food were covered in ants. They built a nest in the curb downstairs, and so I'm going to go down there when I'm able to get, I'm going to buy a one burner electric burner so that I can boil water since my stove does not work. If I run Section 8, my stove would be working, but obviously here, of course, I have to have a police. When I can get in and get the old stove out, I've been asking for years when I had nothing blocking the door. So that will be my project also this year. Get the kitchen totally cleaned up, get the living room cleaned up, get this cleaned up, move that desk, which frees access to the window. The window has metal in it. Wire. You can't get out the window. That window, you can't get out the window. The only window I could get out of in case of a fire, an earthquake, a disaster is the bedroom window. And I'm not running. I can't run. I'm not walking 22 feet and then try to climb up on the heating register and trying to get out the right side of the window, dangle from my fingers, and drop 2 stories to my death. So I told him, you're being ridiculous. So that ain't gonna happen. I will go out the front door and hope that we have an 8.0 earthquake or something, because we're on the I think it's Green Valley Fault, which ties into the Hayward Fault, which ties into the San Andreas Fault. So we have had 5s and 6s hit this building, cracks up here. All right, I don't see anybody in chat. And it is April 24th, 4 days until my 73rd birthday. All right, that's it for this one. I'm going to go and make my way around the corner. And we'll probably take the dead keyboard and take all the keys off of it. We'll throw this stuff out to make myself a cup of coffee and then continue with the march of going through all this stuff. I can move these empty boxes into the bedroom and then clean that bin and start going through the drawers of clean clothing. This is my function for the door. And put a big bag in there and put some fabric softener sheets and take those out of the drawers because they take up a lot of room. So that and moving all that stuff from over there, moving all the empty boxes, the bin with the Target thing, bag with stuff in it. Try to get over that area and get that sent over there, and then take all this stuff off the clothing rack, put it back where it used to be, and then I'm probably I may not have to get rid of the big garden chair. So, all right, that's it for this one. Sorry the place is such a disaster area, but I had all those boxes there to hold up my pillows at night because whenever I sleep, because they kept falling onto the floor and I'd wake up and I couldn't get back to sleep. So now with the bin there, I can put the pillows there, or maybe even put the stroller back there when it's folded up, so I don't it doesn't keep falling off and I keep tripping over it or whatever. I'll probably keep two of the boxes and then put my pillows on top of it once it's cleaned up, and then put the blankets and comforters and sheets in there. That's my goal right now. Get the thing clean and then put a big garbage bag in there, put fabric softener sheets, and then go through it. But it is very dirty. I found it in the street. All right, have a great day. Stay warm, stay cool, stay hydrated, stay safe, and watch the clutter. This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh, and I will catch you next time. Next time you see me, though it may not be for a couple of days, I'm going to concentrate on getting this living room as clean as I can and get the two bookcases by the door over there. After the first of the month, when Kathy comes over, I will borrow a sledgehammer from my neighbor and we'll tear apart that giant wooden computer desk, get it out. Hopefully this desk can go into the bedroom, and then that will free up an area by the window. If those giant heating registers weren't there, I could put bookcases onto the window and get them out of the way. But I can't because they take up the whole wall and they're built into the wall. They no longer work. They were shut off years ago, which is why I freeze in here in the wintertime. There's something in there. Something heavy. Thing will pull lottery tickets. They pay in case they ever win the lottery. What's this? Vacuum cleaner attachment. Oh, we got mystery. Fruit Loops. Get rid of that. And paperwork. The vacuum cleaner attachment was in there. I think it's heavy. I'll use this to prop up the clothing bin for my pillows. Go through this paper. That can go out the Safeway ad. And the paper. Oh, this is right. Thing for my foot, which is finally healing. All right, that's it for this one. Have a good one, and I'm going to get rid of this little box. Throw that in the recycling bin. I keep this box because it's cute. I like the box. Very cute creatures on the box. So this one will hold up my pillows because there's not enough height for the pillows to stay down. So now I'm tear this stuff up, get it out the door. I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Click the like button, and I will continue to march to get this place as cleaned up as I can. But getting all that stuff was underneath the bin. So there's two boxes sitting on the chair and pillows sitting on the chair. So if I don't use them for bedding, there's still one bin. There's two bins of laundry in the hallway, one bin of laundry in the bedroom, and all the stuff to rehang on the clothing rack once I put it back behind the door. I will probably keep the stroller behind the garden chair, the lawn chair. Fold it up when I'm not using it. That way I'm not tripping over it all the time. And this empty bin is going to go bye-bye. Okay, once I go through all what's in it right now. There's my Steelers Snuggie and the Target thing, which I used for Target because I didn't have enough room. Oh, I also pulled out my old bicycle helmet and bicycle bag, both of which are very dusty. I'm going to clean those off and find somebody with a bicycle and say, here, you got a bicycle, now you got a bag, now you got a helmet. I don't have the bicycle anymore, no reason to have those. They were under the bookcase, so I dragged them out. So get rid of those. Less, two more things, not be cluttering up and collecting dust. All right, I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Have a good afternoon. It is 3:15 in the afternoon. See you later. If I can see the screen to get out of here. Keeps moving on me. Paperwork on my desk and bills. Next week I'll be glad to have my check, start paying down some bills again. All right. Kathy and I are going to go out on Taco Tuesday, the 29th, and then I take her for a salad on the 30th, assuming I